Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope all of you and your families will be doing good. May Allah Pak keep all of you safe and healthy. Ameen. My name is Shazia Arshad and I am your economics teacher. Today's lecture is about nature and scope of economics. Before discussing a nature and scope of economics, kindly note down the name of your book which you people have to buy. Your textbook's name is Fundamentals of Economics Part 1 and it is written by Habibullah Wasir. Introduction. What is economics? Economics is a knowledge which is related to the economic system of a country or which is related to the economy of a country. Economy is used to describe a community system in which economic activities are undertaken. Economic activities mean all human efforts to produce and consume goods and services. Next comes basic economic problems. When we do production, definitely some problem arises, and these problems are known as economic problems. First economic problem which we face is what to produce. We have to make a decision about the production of a commodity. And why we have to make a careful decision? Because resources at our disposal always remain scarce or limited, and our wants are always unlimited. So we should be very, very, very careful while making a choice about production of a commodity. Then, how to produce? How to produce is related to the technique of production. Should we produce a commodity with the help of labor-intensive industries, or should we produce the commodity with the help of capital-intensive industry? This is the question related to how to produce. For whom to produce? For that matter, we have to decide that for which section of a society we are going to produce a commodity. For higher income group or for a lower income group. This is related to for whom to produce. Then another thing which we discuss in economics is scarcity. Scarcity is the basic term of economics, which means the situation where human wants exceed the available resources, or where human wants are unlimited and resources are insufficient to produce all the goods and services people wish to have. Unlimited human wants. What is human want? Human want means a desire to get something which provides utility or satisfaction. For example, desire to buy a car, desire to buy a cloth, desire to buy a bread, etc. All these desires are human wants, and human wants are always unlimited. Now, scarcity. Scarcity is a situation where available resources are insufficient to produce all the goods and services people wish to have. Important features of scarcity are it is universal. Every individual and every nation has to face the problem of scarcity. It is universal. Scarcity is a relative term. Relative term means it changes with time and place. For example, sand is not scarce for a person living near a river bank, but it is definitely scarce for a person in a town. It forces choices. Definitely, when resources are limited at our disposal, we have to make choice that for what purpose we should use our limited resources. This is what is known as making a choice. And lastly, it creates conflicts. Because of scarcity, all types of conflicts arise between people, families, countries. Major cause of economic conflicts is scarcity. Now, human wants. What is meant by want? Want mean desire to get something which provides satisfaction or which provides utility. Wants are the root cause of all economic activity. Types of human wants. First type of human want is economic wants. These are the wants which can be satisfied only by spending money. For example, want to get a bicycle, want to get a car, etc. Non-economic wants. The desires of the people which are possible to satisfy without the use of money are called non-economic wants. For example, desire for friendship, for love, breathing air, all these desires are non-economic wants because we don't have to pay the price for them. Forms of economic wants. First form of economic want is necessities. Necessities are all those goods which are necessary for our survival. For example, food, clothing, housing, medicines, etc. These are necessities. Comforts. After meeting necessities, what we face are comforts. Comforts are those commodities which make our life easier or increase our efficiency in the work. Then, luxuries. Luxuries are those goods which have less utility but high price. For example, diamonds, expensive carpets, etc. These are not necessities or comforts, but people having extra money want to get those are called luxuries. Thus, economic problem arises when unlimited wants exceed resources. As a result, disequilibrium takes place, and this disequilibrium creates a problem which is known as economic problem. How to solve an economic problem? Definitely, when there exists a scarcity means resources limited, and with these limited resources, we have to solve the problem of making a choice. So, we face three different stages according to which we satisfy our problem known as economic problem. That is satisfied through following stages. Number one stage is we have to make a list first, showing our resources and our wants. When we do choices or we try to utilize our resources in a best possible manner, that is known as economizing. We do economizing to solve economic problem. Now stage 1 tells us that firstly we have to make a list which shows our resources and our wants. You can see over here our resources are A, B, C. We have just 3 resources at our disposal and our wants are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if you compare your resources with your wants, it is easily clear here. Clearly, it is indicated here that resources are limited and wants are unlimited. Stage number 2. We will arrange our wants according to our order of preference. So resources remains the same. They are limited. They are A, B, C. They do not exceed. They remain the same. Now you can see we are arranging our wants according to our preferences. Want number 4 is more important than any other want. Want number 6 is important than want number 7. Want number 7 is important than want number 1. Want number 1 is important than 3. Want number 3 is important than 2. And want number 2 is important than 5. This is our order of preference in which we arranged our wants. Third stage. In third stage, we indicate that important wants are fulfilled by us, less important wants are postponed, and the one which is of no use is discarded. You can see resources remains the same A, B and C. Want number 4, want number 6 and want number 7, they indicate that these are the most pressing wants. most important wants. So we fulfilled them first. Want number 1, 3, and 2 are of less importance, so we postponed them. We decided to buy them in the next month or some other stage. And the seventh want is, it is of no use to us. It is not a necessity nor a comfort. So we discarded it. We said, okay, it's all right. If we are not going to have want number 7, it makes no difference to our life. So this is how we solve our economic problem, and this is known as economization. This is all for today, girls. Take care of yourself till next lecture. Enjoy yourself. May Allah Pak bless you and your families. Ameen. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.